Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Again, this is Jim. Ito na nga post ni Barbie Fortesa sa kanyang Instagram story. Thank you so much, Macdo PH, for treating all of us on our last shooting day. At ito nga kakapost lang ng napaka-pretty si Barbie ngayon. It's a wrap sa kanyang Instagram story. At ito nga, palagay namin ay yun pa rin sa Kontrabida Academy nila ni Jameson Blake. At next naman ay post ni David Licao sa kanyang Instagram story. So mukhang kinasal si Biggie, yun nasa altar, at isa nga sa mga guest si David. Kaya pala hindi ginawa ngayon yung grand opening ng Kuya Korea sa SM Clark kasi nag-attend pala si David ng kasal. At next, Instagram post ni David kagagabi, smile lang. Ayan, kumakain siya ng ice cream with his mom. At yun nga si David with ice cream na naka-shape ng roses. Ayan nga, super happy ni David. At next naman ay steak. At ito naman yung parang playground siya. At next naman ay parang cafe sa Australia. At ito naman si David na nag-make face pa. Nasilaw yata. At ito steak na naman. At ito para sa Australia din to. Garibaldi. At tweet nga ni Sunday, bigla nga akong nag-crave. I love dessert. I love ice cream. Sorry na guys, dilulu lang. Deadma sa bashers. Oo nga, I love dessert pala yung sa post sa TikTok ni Barbie kahapon. At sakto naman kumakain siya ng dessert na ice cream. At ito naman, POB ni Army, a couple who loves eating steak together with their special someone. David Licao ko, IG post. Barbie Fortesa, IG post. O nga, parang may steak, no? Tapos sabi naman ni PCY, from sister to mother yarn, tweeting tingi, ice cream pick, another steak post, pareho ng post, gets namin, D at B Barda. Ay, oo nga. May ice cream din pala yung post ni Barbie, di ba? Grabe, sila na mismo nag-associate sa kanilang together. At alam nyo guys, this is the first time na nag-post si David ng mga bagay-bagay na katulad nung kay Barbie, halos, di ba? Grabe, confirmation na ba ito? As another confirmation, grabe. At next naman ay post ni Kenzie. Ito yung sa close-up ya. Ay hindi, sa McDo commercial ni David to. At to sa Kuya Korea. At ito sa Tarlac to. Ba't nakanguso si D? At next naman, ito yung nag-recording siya sa Universal yata. At next ay post ni David Licao sa kanyang Facebook. See you guys this Sunday at Kuya Korea, SM Clark. Let's watch this.
Hey guys, so today, meron tayong try. Bago na yung bibimbap ng Kuya Korea. Kasi syempre, you always have to keep on improving, diba? Kailangan natin na mag-offer ng mas masarap, kung kaya mas masarap. Ito na, so iba na yung sauce niya. It's meron na noodles. Before, diba, gulay, diba, may cucumber, yun, iba na rin yung sauce. Look. Since love namin kayo, love kayo ng Kuya Korea, you always have to keep on improving. So let us see. Sobrang mas masarap. Noodles na. Dapat mas flavorful, I would say. Mas siging authentic. Parang hindi na siya mura. Diba? So, syempre, since sabi nga natin, sulit, sarap, and satisfying, you always have to stick to our vision. Diba? So, it's sulit. Look, it's big. And then, marami ng ingredients. Marami yung beef, marami yung kimchi, may noodles na. Sulit, sarap, and satisfying. So, guys, please try our new and upgraded version of our bibimbap. See you in SM Clark, see you in SM Manila, and see you in Araneta Center, Cubao.
Ayun na nga guys, so David Licao asking you to try their new bibimbap. At next, ito naman yung TikTok interview ni David Licao from School of Discarte. Let's watch this.
Sir, Sir, excuse me po. Kayo po ba si David Licauco?
Yeah, bakit?
Nag-interview po kasi kami ng iba't ibang...
School of Discarte?
Yes po, sir.
I'm a big fan of your work, bro.
Thank you, sir.
Kaya dito?
Sir, okay lang po ba kayo may interview? Siyempre, iba po yung industry nyo. Baka pwede tayong makapagbigay kahit konti lang sa mga viewers natin.
Yeah, for sure. Ikaw pa. Idol ko to eh. Gusto mo dun sa loob para
Okay, sige po.
tao, mas
Apo.
relax tayo.
Mas maganda po, sir. Para po sa mga hindi nakakalam, sir, ano po yung industry natin?
I'm in the entertainment industry and F&B, food and beverage.
Ano po yung pinakamalaking kinita natin sa isang taon?
Hirap ng tanong mo, pare ah. Saan ba? Sa entertainment or sa...
Sa lahat, sir. Sa lahat.
Gusto mo hulaan?
10 million?
Higher, siguro.
30?
Higher, yeah.
50?
Somewhere, ikaw na lang siguro, yeah.
Ay wow, grabe naman si David. Kumita ng less than 50 million or 50 million in 1 year. Ay wow. Sana all, grabe. Ang swerte ng mapapangasawa niya, no? Sana ito nang mapapangasawa niya, itong cute na binibining to.
Somewhere there. Gano'n na po ba tayo katagal sa showbiz at saka sa pagbibusiness?
Showbiz, I started 2017. Business naman 2019.
So, halos magkasabay lang, no? 2 years after.
Yeah.
So, nakuha ba natin yung pera natin sa pagbibusiness dun sa showbiz din?
Oh, actually, lahat ng kinikita ako sa showbiz, I try my best to invest sa business. Reckless ako when it comes to investing. I think I'm in a stage of my life where calculated risk.
Sa tingin nyo, sir, bakit mas naging calculated yung mga decisions natin pagdating sa mga risk-taking?
Kasi before, parang I'm the type who is, tara game, let's do it. Which is not a bad thing, I would say. I think I should put in more time sa market study. Diba? Hindi na lang yung parang, sige game, kung meron ako naisip na negosyo, sige gawin natin kaagad. Diba? Kailangan siguro, pag-isipan mo muna, dapat maganda yung produkto mo.
Tama nga naman, sir. Hindi naman nabiro tong pagbe-business. Isa na to sa mga dapat nating tinututukan, lalong-lalo na pag decision making. Next question naman po, sir. Artista na po tayo. Ang dami na natin pera. Pero bakit pa po tayo pumasok sa food industry or sa pagbe-business?
Actually, kasi growing up as a kid, I came from a family na business-oriented talaga. It's more of like in showbiz yung nakakagulat na pinasok ko eh. Kasi it wasn't in my plans. Hindi naman ako kagapuan dati. For me, it was far-fetched yung acting. I feel like showbiz kasi is an industry na you never know kung kailan ka pwedeng mawala. Hindi mo alam kung may show ka, magkakaroon ka ng endorsements. Next thing you know, meron ng bagong
David Licauco.
Bagong David Licauco, di ba? So I think it's wise to like invest your money in business.
May mga ganito talagang klaseng industry. Parang basketball din. Hindi natin alam kung kailan tayo may injured. Mas okay nang meron tayong pansarili natin na magkakaroon tayo na okay na income. Ang dami niyo pong hinahawakan tao, sir. Paano po kayo nakakahanap ng designated or tamang tao para sa task sa business niyo?
To be honest with you, it's been a challenge of mine. Actually, hindi lang ito yung negosyo ko. I have another food and beverage brand, Kuya Korea. So I have 3 branches. And ito, dalawa yung branches ko. The one in Molito and here in Opus Mall. And I also have yung mga sideline na construction. Ito actually pain point ko sa pagnenegosyo, especially now na like yung showbiz ko is up there and business ko is like going up also. Before kasi, I was used to doing everything. Halos lahat ako, marketing, operation, finance, kausap ng suppliers, purchasing. But now, of course, I'm in this macro state na I have to start delegating. And it's been a problem of mine kasi medyo perfectionist ako. I tend to micromanage. So what I'm trying to learn is become a leader.
Being a perfectionist, paminsan it can be a weakness. Lalong-lalo na, sir, kapag nag-handle tayo talaga ng business, no? Kailangan din natin maging isang leader. Hindi lang basta business owner. Ilan taon po kayo, sir, nung in-start niyo po tong business niyo?
Started during the pandemic. Siyempre, that time, like, lahat tayo was facing uncertainties. Diba? Like, walang trabaho. At that time, wala akong showbiz job. Sabi ko sa sarili ko, what can I do? How can I make this crisis become an opportunity for me? So, what I did was, started studying business. Enroll ako sa London Business School.
Grabe naman yung London Business School ah. Baka big time. Tapos online pa. Grabe, magkano kayong binayad niya doon? Putya. Anyway,
A mentor there. Tinanong niya ako, hey David, how come you don't have a business yet? Can I see your social media usage rate? Chinek ko, at that time it was about 2 hours yung usage rate ko sa Instagram and that was super bad, right? From there, sabi, oh, makes sense. The reason why you still don't have a business idea is because kapag nag-Instagram ka, di ba, paiba-iba yung kita nating content, yung brain natin, nawawire na maging scattered yung thinking. I call this meditative state every day. That's what I try to do para maging creative ako sa negosyo, sa pag-artista. That led me to being self-aware. Lahat nagiging clear eh. Na parang, uy, pwede ko itong gawin ah. Yun, that really changed my life. Yung restaurants ko, I have a construction company. Mainly because of that self-awareness.
Importante naman talaga yung state of mind natin. Lalo-lalo na sa umpisa pa lang ng araw natin. Ito po yung ginagawa natin sa social media ngayon. Pinapasok talaga natin yung mga magagandang ideas and of course, magagandang mindset din ng mga business owners katulad nyo.
Pero gusto ko na sabihin na yung TikTok page mo, exception yun. You've been inspiring a lot of people, honestly. Props to you, bro.
Thank you, sir David. Thank you, sir. Paano po tayo nag-start mag-business? business, ano pa po yung mga industry na pinasok natin way before this?
Actually, nagsimula ako sa boxing gym. Tapos nagkaroon din ako ng franchise ng isang fast food. Tapos nagkaroon din ako ng milk tea.
Ang dami din.
Yung fast food niya guys, Turks yun.
Ang dami, which all failed. But failure does not define us. It's a lesson. Tuition fee, I would say. Mahal na tuition fee, but still tuition fee.
Ang busy po ng schedule natin, sir, lalo-lalo na sa pag-aartista. Gaano po tayo ka-hands-on pagdating dito sa mga business natin?
I would say super hands-on. I'm here every day. Palipat-lipat ako ng branches. I would say time management and also remembering why I'm doing this. Kasi ako ang why ko talaga sa buhay is make my 10-year-old self proud.
Lalo-lalo na sinabi nyo kanina, sir, no, na bata pa lang kayo, gusto nyo talaga maging business owner. So, saktong-sakto, align naman yung path natin. Next question po, sir, ano po yung trait na meron dapat ang isang artista na na-apply natin as a business owner?
Number one would be self-awareness. Because I feel like if you are self-aware, feel like you can do anything and you are more assertive. Number two would be never stop learning. Kahit na tanda na tayo, marami pa rin tayong kailangan matutunan. Number three, be nice to everybody. Because you never know who's gonna help you in the future.
Last question po, sir, ano naman po yung biggest lesson na nakuha nyo sa pagpasok sa iba't ibang industry?
I would say persistence. I failed so many times before, but that didn't stop me from going after what I want. Hindi ba? Like sobra. Hindi naman to nag-start ng, meron agad kaming restaurant, nag-start kami sa condominium, ako yung kumakausap sa Instagram, i-take ng orders, ako yung naghanap ng supplier, ako yung bumababa sa Grab, ako yung nagpa-packaging. Because of persistence, craving to learn, and now, second branch na kami. So I'm just really happy.
Grabe, sir, no? Congratulations. And kailangan passionate din tayo sa ginagawa natin. And I feel na itong ginagawa natin as a business owner, ito talaga yung passion natin. Bukod doon sa pag-aartista niyo, sir. So thank you so much for your time.
Salamat.
Pleasure to meet you po.
In fairness, napakatalino nga ni David at marami kang matututunan sa kanya at napakalaki ng kanyang biceps. Ayun, no, may ugat-ugat. Next naman. So ito nga guys, chika ng Kapuso Bus, aside from Moments of Love ng Barda, itong dalawang to ang posible na ipanglaban ng GMA sa MMFF this year. We have 4 possible lineups: Ding Dong Dastes starrer, Bea Alonso starrer, Marian Rivera starrer, and Barda reunion movie. Grabe, ang tagal pa ng Moments of Love. December pa, magsishooting pa sila mga September pa. Grabe. At reminder nga pala guys, sa voting sa BP Choice Awards, real voting reminders, Facebook share, sharing content, Reels is not unlimited and should be done fairly following the Meta's community's guidelines. Facebook stars not only not available for newly created Facebook accounts may not be accessible in some regions outside the Philippines. At ito nga guys, nagulat na naman ang mga fina-follow natin sa Twitter dahil biglang ni-repost ni David Licauco to at sabi nga do sa video, "Bebe, look at your baby. David Licauco, Barbie Fortesa." Nagdidilolo na naman tayo sa mga pinagagawa ni David, no? Ba't nga ako ni-repost to? Sabi nga nila, sabi, "Be, anyare," sabi ni Liz. At sabi naman ni Jar, "Hoy admin, ang basher mo talaga. Out of all the videos posted and tagged, this is the one that you choose to repost. What are the odds? Barda post ito." At sabi ni Ana, "Ewan ko na lang talaga sa repost ni David Alexander Licauco." Oo nga no, grabe. Ganun yung caption pero na-repost niya. Hard launch na ba ito? At next is another Instagram post by Barbie Fortes na mukhang nag-cafe hopping na naman siya. At ito naman post ni Teresita Kahatol sa Twitter. Sabi niya, "May nag-I love you kay David sa crowds." Then sagot ni B, "Sorry, akin na to." Sabay hug, kaya kinilig na ang lahat. Pero syempre mas kinilig ang ating Ginoo. Ay, totoo ba yun? Grabe. So ito nga raw guys yung video na yon. Ay sana may may nag-record ng video yung may biglang sumigaw. Grabe. Ay nako, sana totoo na talaga. Anyway, post ni Leap of Faith, biceps ni D, final answer. Pero B, paki-explain. Ayan na nga guys, kitang nalasing si Barbie sa biceps ni David at mukhang gigil na gigil. Ayan na, diba? At ito naman guys ay mukhang nagtanong or nagalit or nagselos si Barbie. O nag-iisip lang, overthink lang ako. Anyway guys, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more Barda updates. See you in my next vlog. Bye!